What's up, guys? We got a clip from the OG Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels. Be sure to click like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Selena,
Yes.
hold on. Let me make sure we got you to where we can hear you. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am well. Let me see something real quick before we get into it.
Sure.
All right. Didn't get no notification. YouTube didn't want melanated people to wake up. That's true, Kevin. All right. Support. All right. Thank you for the super chats. I don't see any questions coming in, but go ahead. I'm gonna drop a dime on your. Okay. So, what did I get wrong about this topic?
I'm sorry. I was trying on swimsuits, and then I saw you were live because I had been trying to catch you. So to be honest, I'm not even sure what the topic is about.
Oh, you one of them folks.
I just recently discovered you.
Okay.
So I thought it was super interesting what you're doing with the ranking and the rating and all that. Yeah, I pretty much know that from watching your other videos. I think I'm probably in what you would say an eternal 7, probably a 6.
Do you know what the topic is tonight?
No, I don't.
Okay. How old are you?
32.
All right. 32 years old.
Should I share video?
No, what you should do though, sis, is you should know what the topic is before you just call into the show.
You can tell that she's about to get a rude awakening. She started off saying that how she's an internal 7 and maybe just a 6. And I was trying on swimsuits. So she already thinks that she's attractive enough. And everybody should have confidence. But I'm pointing that out because somebody has clearly been giving her some attention and promoting and enabling this bad behavior. Well, we know by now not to be shocked that Kevin's not going to go for it. Let's get back into it.
That's the polite thing to do.
I agree, but I thought I went on the live and I saw this woman twerking. So I thought it was a little bit of different, like casual.
No, ma'am.
Just party show.
Ma'am. Just say, I didn't give a damn about the topic. I wanted to get what I wanted to get.
It's not that I don't give.
Well, yeah, man, because if you saw a woman twerking, all you had to do was look down 2 inches and see the title on the show. See, I would prefer you just say the truth. I really didn't give a damn. I wanted to get what I wanted to get, and I didn't want to go on the website to book a consultation. But don't tell me you didn't see it and don't know where to look because you're 32.
I honestly didn't even think you would let me in the room. Yeah.
So again, and the reason I'm doing this, ma'am, is you want something from me, right?
Possibly.
Yes, you do want something from me. You've been trying to get into my show to call in to do what? You wanted me to do what?
I was going to see if you were ranking tonight, but
right. So you want something from me.
Yes, I would like something from you.
And you didn't even, and is it polite to not even do what I ask?
No.
See, this is what I understand with black women. You treat black men like we're just objects. I'm older than you and I'm running a show and a business. And you know that. You didn't even take the time to read the show. You just clicked in and jumped in and said, well, I'm going to take a shot. And then I'm going to just come in and ask what I want. What if I was talking about something extremely sensitive? Would this be appropriate?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I know I'm right. But the thing is, you know that too.
Honestly, I was waiting to get in the queue and then go back, but I just wanted to enter the room so that if there was a long line, I could make the queue. That's all. I respect your show and what you're doing. I honestly didn't think I was going to get through.
Sounds like excuse after excuse to me because the same thing that she had to click, wasn't that right above or below the topic of the show? And when he points it out, accountability out of the window. You know, it reminds me of just common courtesy. She wants what she wants, but she doesn't want to give him the common courtesy. And the barrier entry is just so low. It's a free thing just to go ahead and provide the right subject matter for him so he can continue to produce his show, and then you get what you want out of it. Very similar to when you take a woman out on a date and she just ghosts you. Can't even say, hey, it's not going to work out. That's it. Free to be courteous.
You want a rating because of what? What are you trying to find out?
If you were ranking tonight.
Okay, I am. What are you trying to find out?
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
You want a ranking to what end, though, ma'am? Are you trying to find a husband?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's the end to which you wanted a ranking. You wanted to know where you rank to see basically what your looks are worth. That's kind of what it is you're asking, right?
Yes,
All right.
that's exactly it.
Did you go to college?
I didn't finish, no.
Okay. So I'm going to say this again. Are you working right now? I mean, pre-COVID?
Yes, I still work.
Okay. What I'm saying right now is, ma'am, you wouldn't come into a company meeting because you had something on your mind, bust into the meeting, and then just start talking about what you wanted to talk about. I know you understand that. And the thing is, if we can't treat each other with a base level of respect, what's the point? That's all I'm trying to get you to understand. And even when you say it, you still hedge back and act like, yeah, it's not that big a deal. And ma'am, it is. And all I said is, if you just be honest and say, you know what? I just took a shot. I wanted to get in there and see if I get a quick ranking. I didn't really pay attention to the show or the topic of the show. At least that's honest.
Right.
32. How tall are you?
5'5",
What dress size?
an 8.
Hey, what did you weigh what was the last time you weighed yourself?
A couple of days ago, 160.
Okay. So what does that make you? As far as your weight?
Overweight.
Okay. 5'5", 160. Do you know what the BMI scale is?
Yes.
Okay. BMI scale. Have you ever calculated your BMI?
Yes, I think it's 27.
Okay, and how much is it to be obese?
30 or 32.
Right. And you say you're 160?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So you're close to obese. Have you any children?
No.
Okay. And what would you rank yourself on a scale from 0 to 10? Just your face. You can't use 7.
Just the face. So I'll just say a 6.
Okay. What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
7 years in my 20s.
7 years in your 20s. What age was it over?
Around 28.
28. So from 21 to 28, you were with somebody. Okay.
Yes, and then from 28 to 30, I was with someone for 2 years.
Okay. So obvious question is going to be, the guy you were with from 21 to 28, what did he do for a living?
He was in school for a while. And then
What did he do for a living? Just give me the title, ma'am. See, this is a simple question.
Customer service.
Okay, you didn't want to say that. Why?
Because he had lots of different jobs. So.
Okay. 27, customer service. And Do you want to be you want to be a wife? Do you want to have any children?
Yeah.
How many?
2.
2. Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills?
I mean, lady, come on. You got what you wanted. Why is it like he's like pulling teeth or twisting her arm? Like, answer him. You basically cornered him into like switching it up, and now you have your way, and it's like he is just pulling and dragging the information out of her. Come on, answer the question.
Yes, I already do.
Do you want to have to work after you're pregnant to pay significant bills with a husband?
Yeah, I'm okay with working the same amount that I do now.
Okay, so you're okay with giving birth and then having 12 weeks off and getting right back to the grind. Put your 12-week-old newborn in the daycare and paying $1,000+ a month for a newborn.
Well, with family. Yeah, I would have family watch them for her.
Okay. All right. So you're all right with working. Good. Better than that. So I got to ask you, why didn't you marry the 7-year relationship? Why didn't he ask you to marry you?
Well,
Did he propose to you? Did he propose?
No, I'm going to say no.
No.
Because there was a proposal out of desperation because he didn't want me to leave him. So
I mean,
don't
did he
really
drop
count
to
that.
one knee with a ring in public and propose to you?
No.
Then that's not a proposal. But why didn't he propose to you in year 1?
I mean, I guess a lot of excuses.
Okay. But you stayed for 7 years. Move on to the next relationship. You went from one. And how long were you out of one relationship before you got in the other one?
Not long, probably 6 months.
Okay. So you just monkey branched. So you obviously did not heal.
I did.
Yeah. You obviously did not heal or did not process. So, and why didn't you get married to the second guy?
I found out he was cheating.
Was this after the second date?
That I found out he was cheating?
Ma'am, you were together
No.
2 years. Black women tend to act like I'm asking a question. Why didn't you get married? And you found that he was cheating into the second year. There was an entire relationship before that happened. Why didn't y'all get married?
Oh, within the first year?
Yes. How long does it take? How long does it take from meeting someone to deciding to marry them to get married? How long do you think that takes?
Well, now I know it doesn't take that long.
How long
at
do you
all,
think
a
that
year
takes?
Or less. Well, then I admit I was
How long do you
immature
think that
and naive.
takes? See, I'm asking you a question, direct question. How long do you think that takes?
Oh, within the first a year.
Okay, man. I'm asking you these questions in part because of the way you came onto the show. I'm trying to assess who you are.
I get that.
And you seem to be a woman that if you were with a guy who did customer service, and I don't know what that means. Was he younger than you or older than you?
Older.
How much older?
The 2 years, not even 2 years, but a little older.
So you were just wasting time.
Yeah, I was super immature. I was going by looks back then, not
What do you mean
really.
you were super immature?
I just accepted excuses.
You mean
And,
super immature, like calling into a show, not caring about the damn topic, just wanting what
I
you
never
want?
said I didn't care about it.
No, man, you didn't have to say it, but you did not. It's relevant. I never waste my time. So if I'm going to do it, I'm doing it for a reason.
It's okay.
So yes, I can see that you were you raised by your father?
Until he was deported, yeah.
What age was that?
I was 17.
Your father was in your house till 17?
Yes.
Where's your mother?
Like 5 minutes away.
Oh, Jesus Christ, ma'am. I didn't mean geographically. But anywho, what do you do for a living?
I'm a project coordinator.
And what is your job? What is your job description?
So when we have different,
Does that require a college degree to do that?
no, it didn't.
How much are you making annually?
Wow, we're going there.
Yeah. Unless you want to pay for here's what you could do. You could easily go book it and pay for it. See, yes, it all matters. If you want my rating, because I'm trying to understand who you are, what you bring to the table.
Okay, well, I have seen other shows. And
well, ma'am, due respect, you already came in this thing backwards. So I mean, honestly, you don't want to answer because you're probably not gonna like my answer anyway. So I really could care less how much you make. Obviously, you're not too proud of it. At the end of the day, if you're talking about you want to get married, guys are going to want to know what they're getting with you. That's what they really want to know, what they're getting with you. You rate yourself as a 6. That's I will give you closer to an average 5, and you're overweight.
okay.
So your relationships, you have not asked for anything. You've dealt with, middling guys. So the expectation all of a sudden get married. Who wants to marry an immature 32-year-old woman?
I gotcha. I see that you also use the fact that I was unprepared against
No, man,
me.
that's not the fact that you're unprepared. It's not the fact that you're unprepared. It's the fact that I have a show, I have an audience, and you didn't give a damn about what that was. You just came in here wanting what you wanted. And I said, that's cool. Just at least say it. You kept trying to make excuses for it.
Yeah, but I've seen this happen before in your other lives, and it wasn't this combative.
And I did this to prove a point. See, women like this often blame their inability to progress in life on external situations. When confronted with the reality of their choices and their decisions, they tend to shut down, then get defensive. You guys have seen it. Go back and play it. I've just asked you questions and let the you show up.
She really came on there and started playing the blame game. You're sitting up there talking about yourself. How are you going to blame him for some type of format? It's about you and your life. What did you think was going to happen? I watched the show and I did this. What did you think was going to happen? Did that look different than any other clips that you've seen of Kevin Samuels? Mr. Samuels? It looked the same to me. She just wasn't willing to come to cope and come to terms of her reality. That's because her reality is different. Accountability is like kryptonite to women. She claims that she watches the show and other shows are a certain way. Like, how are we going to start to play the blame game talking about his format? You were talking about your own personal story. All he did was shed a light onto what you have going on in your life. But she saw things differently. Well, it looks like you got a little dose of reality that day. I appreciate you for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.